Well, my name's Gorrie, and I think one of the main things that face people at this election and what they're concerned about is their jobs. Not just whether or not they've got a job, but how they can afford to pay for their lives in these sort of current times with the recession. I think one of the things that we have seen at the start of April was the 10th anniversary of the national minimum wage, which to me and to many other people doesn't make any difference. Today I'm worth a certain amount as I'm 21, and tomorrow when I'm 22 I'll be worth more. How that could be allowed to stand in law to me is absolutely ridiculous, and I think that's symptomatic of the type of inequalities that we're facing. The Scottish Socialist Party has always campaigned for a standard minimum wage for anyone regardless of their age or the job they do, and I think that's an important policy that will always be taken forward, and we want to see that extended throughout Europe so that jobs aren't going elsewhere just because it's cheaper. The other thing that I think is important to workers is how they get to their work. Many people just now, they're struggling with the price of petrol and struggling to run their cars, so many of them for the first time in ages are thinking about getting on public transport. But to many that haven't been on it for years, it'll be a shock. Nowhere I live, it's gone up about 50 pence in the last 3 years, and to get to and from your work every day, that's a lot. I think what the Scottish Socialist Party has always campaigned for is for free public transport, and it might seem a lot, but it has worked. What we're saying is you could save it in our wage, you could save it in the amount it's taken for people to get to their work, the amount of time saved, and it will also help businesses. But we believe most of all it will be a clear policy to show that Scotland believes in a greener society and in a more fair society. People won't be stuck in their cars all day, they'll be out walking, which is good for them, good for the environment and good for everything else too.